Hello, Internet. It is I, Malik Aaron, and welcome back to the channel, part 112. And oh boy, a lot went down today regarding Warner Brothers and their future slate of films. Now, this is not the first time I made a canceled episode like this, where one studio decides to delay a bunch of their movies all at once. It's happened before. It's happened with Disney several times. No, I've done with Disney. I've done with Paramount. I think I've done with Warner Brothers. I don't know about Universal. I think I have, but I don't really. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have. I think I've done it with Sony too. So I'm pretty sure I've done it with all the major studios at this point. Yeah, but it's been such a long time. It's also been a long time since I made a canceled episode that can be described as detrimental to the calendar. And this is certainly that because pretty much all the future DC movies that have release dates, all those release dates have changed. Only one of those movies has been pushed up, the rest pushed back. And plus some other Warner Brothers movies just thrown in there just for shits and giggles, I would imagine. So let's begin. The movie that started this whole thing, Black Adam. In fact, this is not the only DC Dwayne Johnson movie to get pushed back because his animated movie, DC League of Super Pets, also got delayed. So that's great, right? So with DC League of Super Pets, it's like the earliest one here, so I'm going to talk about it first. It was supposed to come out May 20th, and it just stuck there for a really long time. So I assumed it would stick the landing, but nope. It got moved to July 29th, which was the day Black Adam was supposed to come out. But that movie has now moved to October 21st, which is very weird. I mean, I don't really get what. Well, theoretically, it could have taken that November date from The Flash, but that would have been bad because Black Panther 2 comes out like the week later, so this is probably for the best. But yeah, it's just a weird time to release a superhero movie in the middle of October, not even the beginning, like Joker or the Venom movies. So yeah, it's weird, but yeah, so I guess the question is why is this happening? Apparently, it's for two reasons. One, COVID. Two, just general production issues. Believe they don't say it here, but they definitely say it. Next little article here, Flash, Aquaman moved to 2023, Shazam sequel, Wonka, others. Yeah, due in part of COVID related delays. And also, from what I've heard, production delays. So yeah, so what else happened besides the two movies I already mentioned? Well, The Flash, no longer coming out in 2022. Instead, it's going to come out June 23rd, 2023. Now, Aquaman 2, no longer 2022 as well. It's going to go to March 17th of 2023. So the Aquaman 2, Avatar 2 battle will no longer occur. The same goes for The Flash and Black Panther 2. And this whole thing is kind of hilarious because I don't know if you've seen it, but I'm pretty sure you have. It's been online and it also played in front of the Batman. They had they had this trailer ish like ad where they were like promoting like the four big DC movies coming out in 2022. You got the Batman, you got Black Adam, you got the Flash, and you got Aquaman 2. Well, that whole ad is has aged like absolute milk because half of those movies aren't even in 2022 anymore. So, yikes. That's a big yikes. Yeah, so yeah, all this is bad, obviously. But there is one the one silver lining to all this when it comes to these DC movies, and that's Shazam 2. I'm assuming because that movie is way further in, I guess, production, it's like way sooner getting finished than some of these other movies. They're just like, let's push that up. We're going to push it up by 6 months. So instead of June 2nd, 2023, it's coming out December 16th, 2022. So it's pretty much replacing Aquaman 2 going up against Avatar 2, which I still think is a bad decision, but whatever. So, and plus, I guess, Shazam 2, it might have a chance. It might have a chance to make some money now, because obviously with the first Shazam, it had the deal of being released the same month as Endgame, and that's not good for any movie, obviously. So it has a better chance. It might actually do way better, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, so that's all the DC movies. So there's that. And there's two other Warner Brothers movies here. The Wonka movie that nobody asked for has been moved from March 17th to December 15th, 2023. I guess they want to push that as a holiday movie, which I guess makes some type of sense. But yeah, well, I can't really judge it too much because I think it's. I don't know if it's still filming or it's stopped filming, but it won't be out for a long, long, long time till we get any footage from the movie. So I can't judge it right now. And then the last movie, a movie that I didn't even know existed, The Meg 2, The Trench, now has a date for August 4th, 2023. And I remember The Meg. It was basically Jason Statham versus a massive shark. And apparently, enough people read that synopsis and were just like, yes, we want this. And it made a lot of money. I'm surprised it took him this long to make it. But yeah, so we got a summer 2023 movie here. And also, I guess, The Flash, too. Flash as well. And yeah, that's it. So only 7 movies. But still, some of these movies are massive. Movies that could make hundreds of millions of dollars. Like Black Adam and Aquaman Flash. So, and Shazam. So yeah, it's pretty significant if you ask me. And I don't know if this is gonna really benefit any of these movies. I know it'll benefit Shazam too, but for the rest of these, I don't know. I mean, I have to look at the calendar to see what these movies are really facing, but yeah, it's big, big old announcements. Like, oof. So yeah, that's it for now. I don't think anything else is gonna pop up. If anything else pops up, I'll make a separate video, but I don't think it's gonna happen. So yeah, let's play everybody's favorite game. What will happen next? Now the thing is, I did predict the Flash and Aquaman moving. I did say that multiple times, so I was right on that. I just didn't expect everything else to move as well. So yeah, so let's look through the calendar. March is fine. April looks fine. May, I thought looked fine, but not anymore. DC Super Pets, goodbye. To July you go. But I mean, its date isn't too bad. I mean, August is pretty dead when it comes to interesting movies, so DC League of Super Pets should be fine. But August looks whatever. September looks like whatever. I know Puss in Boots too. I know they released like a teaser for the trailer. I know that. So once that full trailer releases, I think in a few days, I guess, yay. I guess we'll see. It'll probably stick the landing, but again, you never know. So now Black Adam is in October 21st, which is a pretty meh time. I mean, the only real brutal competition it's gonna face is like Spider-Verse 2 or Across the Spider-Verse Part 1. But that'll be 3 weeks old by the time Black Adam comes out. So Black Adam is actually in a pretty decent spot when you look at it. Now, November 4th spot is another movie gonna take that? I mean, they could if they wanted to, because The Flash certainly is not. And now Black Panther 2 has nothing to worry about. So, yeah. December, well, Aquaman's been replaced by Shazam. But still, the month overall doesn't really change much. It's still mostly the same. 2023, might as well look at here. January, February, March. Well, we know Aquaman 2 is now in March. All it's got to face is John Wick 4 and the Quiet Place spinoff. It could survive. Maybe. I don't know. Although it'll probably be for the best if it moved up like a week. But it should be okay. April's whatever. May is whatever. June. Okay, so Flash is now in June, right? Um, I mean that's June's second spot is, but yeah, it's vacated. So who knows? We'll take that, but it's gonna be faced off against Transformers vs. the Beast. Apparently, a untitled Pixar movie that hasn't been announced yet. Indiana Jones 5. It should be okay. And then you got July and the rest August. That's for the Meg 2. It'll be fine. And then I don't know about Blue Beetle. Well, yeah, it'll be fine. Then we gotta go all the way to December. That's when Wonka comes out. I don't think that Rogue Squadron movie or that Star Trek movie are gonna come out. I think they're just not gonna exist. So definitely not Rogue Squadron. So yeah, like mm. So yeah, 2022 and 2023 are starting to get a little weird, but hopefully they don't get any weirder. But I've been wrong before. 2020 was a nightmare. 2021 was a nightmare. 2022 isn't as much of a nightmare, but we're still early in the year. It could happen. Things could completely go to shit, but right now things are relatively okay-ish. So, yay. Ish. And yeah, so that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's all. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, share the whole drill. Want to check out more videos like this? I got playlists on the homepage with all previous canceled episodes I made on the channel, all 112, including this one. Oh, some of these movies I've only talked about a few times. I've talked about several times. I know I talked about The Flash several times. I know I talked about Black Adam several times. No, I talked about Shazam a few times, maybe. So, yeah, so I've talked about these movies before. It's just been a really long time because I thought they would stick the landing, but they didn't. So here we are. But if you want to watch any of the past cancel episodes I made, specifically with all the DC movies I've talked about ad nauseum, you can go right ahead and watch those, and just watch the whole series in chronological order. We're right near the 1 year anniversary of the 2 year anniversary of this whole thing. So I guess it's kind of fitting I'm doing this now, right before the 2 year anniversary. So if you want to watch 2 years worth of canceled episodes, go right ahead, go nuts. There's box office predictions where I predict box office for movies. I'm doing none this weekend because there's nothing coming out. Thanks, Disney, for what you did The Turning Red. But next week I'll be back to do some. I don't know how many, but it'll be several, I would imagine. I know there's there's X, I think. There's an anime movie. I don't know about Unbreakable Boy, I guess. So, I don't know. I'll see what happens. But next week, predictions will return. But if you want to watch any of the past prediction videos I made this year, especially the one I did on the Batman I did last week, want to watch any of those, you can go right ahead. There's also box office recaps where I go over the box office results for any particular month. Just did February recap a couple days ago, so that's up. March recap will come out um the first week of April, midweek, like after Morbius comes out. So stay tuned for that video. It likely won't be a long one, but if you want to watch any of the past uh recap videos I made on the channel, you can go right ahead. And yeah, that's it. That's all. I am out. Goodbye.